You enter the system with a simple assumption. Competence will be seen. Effort will compound. Excellence naturally leads upward. And at first, it seems true. You perform well. You absorb complexity faster than expected. You become reliable, then indispensable. People begin using your name as shorthand for certainty. When something is critical, it lands with you. It feels like momentum. But there comes a point where competence stops working the way you expect it to. What's actually happening is subtler. Early in your career, high performance creates visibility. But visibility is not the same as power. You are noticed as output, as execution, as someone trusted to keep things running. Not as a future decision maker, not as someone whose absence requires planning. And when instability arrives, projects collapse, clients leave, restructurings begin. The system does not protect people, it protects roles. Senior leaders quietly reposition themselves. They secure continuity for their own trajectories. And you remain behind to stabilize what's left. Because you are reliable. Because you will not drop the ball. Because the system needs someone to absorb disruption without escalating it. Progress slows, not because your performance declined, but because removing you creates operational risk. The system chooses safety over fairness. You move on, a new account, a larger client, a fresh start. But competence travels faster than resumes. You speak fluently across domains. You connect patterns others haven't named yet. Your presence changes how decisions feel in the room. This is usually the moment people start wondering if they're imagining things. What activates next is rarely acknowledged in corporate systems. Not competition. Status anxiety. Senior figures are not worried you'll fail. They worry your clarity exposes how little leverage they actually hold. So the system adapts. Quietly. Praise turns cautious. Feedback becomes vague. Narratives form behind closed doors. Not about your output, but about your tone, your fit, your alignment. This isn't hostility, it's defensive architecture. A way to contain competence that destabilizes existing hierarchies. This is where most careers quietly stall. Over time, your role shifts again. You are no longer just a contributor, but not quite a leader. You stop being evaluated. You start being relied on. You become a structural utility. You run meetings others are named on. You manage escalations others are credited for. Clients trust you. Management depends on you. And when a leadership role opens, it bypasses you, quietly, efficiently. Because promoting you creates a vacuum the system cannot afford. You're told you're too valuable to move. It sounds like praise, but it functions as containment. Your labor remains visible, your authority does not. The title changes, the work does not. There are only a few ways systems like this resolve. Nothing personal failed. What failed was an assumption. That merit drives mobility. Most corporate systems are not designed to reward excellence. They are designed to minimize disruption. Succession requires effort. Replacing high-output roles creates instability. Long-term planning introduces risk. So systems behave predictably. They advance the least disruptive candidates. They preserve high performers exactly where they are. They confuse dependability with destiny. This is how mediocrity replicates itself. Not through malice, but through incentives. In the matrix, the system doesn't destroy its strongest elements. It keeps them plugged in. Not as enemies, but as energy. If you're watching this and thinking, why did I do everything right and still feel stuck? That confusion is rational. You weren't naive, you weren't weak, you weren't wrong. You were operating under a narrative the system does not uphold. And once you see that, once you understand that some environments extract value without converting it into growth, the story stops being about self-doubt. It becomes about structural limits. Most people don't leave these systems immediately. They leave after they understand them. And structures, unlike people, do not feel loyalty.